Good morning. As you can see, a little bit different. Got rid of the mic boom because I'm not broadcasting races anymore. And it just kept getting in my way. So just using the old headset mic, so I'll sound a bit different from now on. This mic will probably pick up a little bit more, obviously being close to my face. So you'll probably hear me breathing a little bit. Some creaking from the rig. And yeah. So welcome to 95. I was hoping there was going to be a week break, but it got voted on that the season got pushed forward by a week, which is really frustrating because, you know, like, yeah, sure, everyone else is in Europe and stuff like that. Like, it's in the afternoon or evening for them. But, of course, I have to get up at 4 o'clock, 4:30 to race in this. So, you know, I would have liked to sleep in. I haven't set a lap yet. We're here qualifying at the moment. It's just sort of scouting the field because I've seen lap times, what people have been able to do on the server through R2LA or whatever it is, the website that, you know, shows all the lap times that people have been doing on the server. But I don't know what people's top speeds are, so I was just sort of checking that out. And so far, it looks like our setup is looking a bit different to everybody else's, so it's going to be interesting to see how it plays out. I have done practice quali runs, but I'd never completed a lap on the server, so they don't. So my fastest time there isn't represented. But I could, if I put all the sectors together, if I'd have finished the last sector, I could do an 11. The tyres have been retouched now, so there's still the qualifying tyre, except the heating is better, so it's usable. The tyre is usable, although I've had to change something quite drastic with the rear of the tyre to make it usable, so the tyre doesn't crown. Yeah, so I'm quite confident coming to qualifying that I should be able to put together a very competitive lap time compared to what I've got here. Obviously, we've got a few drivers in different teams and new teams. So there's been a shake-up Ferrari with Potter being dropped and having to go to Jordan. Got Pataz at Ligier. Carol Ostrelek, probably butchering that last name, apologise. He's actually pretty quick. I mean, he's faster than these guys, or in a Tyrrell, he's doing similar lap times than Aaron Agostino and Ronan. So, and I did see the times he's doing in practice as well. So he looks pretty. I think this is his first round, so he looks pretty quick. So I imagine by halfway he's going to end up in a much faster car. So that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, he's able to keep up, at least in quality trim, you know, with Ferraris and Williams. But I don't think Aaron's done any practice, or if he has, he's done very little. So, because yeah, setup wise, from what I saw from him, at least on the run I saw just before, yeah, he's definitely not spent too much time with the mod so far. Alright, well, I guess I better load the setup. And I won't show everybody. Now, there is a few things that are, from what I gather, are going to be patched for following rounds. One is going to be stuff to do with the top speeds of the cars. A little bit too hot. They're too high at the moment for what they're able to do in 95. I'm hoping to get the tyres fixed or changed. Not so much in how they perform, but in how they work. So the soft and hard tyres, there's like no difference in terms of... The only difference you'll have, because a big thing here is the front right tyre, is there's still, it's a bit closer between front and rear tyre wear, but it's still too big. Like, you still don't get enough front tyre wear, and the front right tyre here, especially in terms of tyre heat, is copping an absolute pounding. Yet it's still 25% better off wear than what the rear right is, and that's with a fairly soft rear end to sort of protect the, the rear and traction and stuff like that. So I'd hope to get that fixed for starters, but then even the difference between the soft and hard in terms of temperature, it should be harder to get the hard tyre up to, say 125 degrees than what it is the soft, yet it's about the same. All you change between the two is essentially all you change is the tyre pressure. Otherwise it doesn't get up to a pressure, and then it starts overheating. So yeah.
It's almost showtime. Good luck.
Anyway, it's got to do a clear run. And we got pit lane speed limiters now.
Watch for traffic as you exit the pit road.
I do imagine once, because I imagine there'll be people watching. That's why there's a lot of cars in the pits. I imagine people will cotton on very quickly, and the next run they're going to make drastic changes to their wing levels, let's just say, going by what I saw. Problem is, doesn't matter where I start, I'm going to lose a couple of positions on the grid anyway, because I can't start. For whatever reason, just can't start. Other drivers can. I don't know if it's reflexes or whatnot, but yeah. I've not worn the brakes at all, so this turn one's going to be a nightmare. Yes, there's about point. I think from my best sectors, there's 2 tenths in sector 1, there's 2 tenths in sector 2, and like a tenth in, yeah, so there's like a mid 11 in there. But now that I've done that, I'm sure people watching, I wonder what wing levels people are going to be doing in their next run. Because, yeah, like I'm hitting 332, I think, the highest I saw it. Upset a few people here in the Tyrrell. He's gone a little bit sideways. What's the Jolek? I'm gonna have to Google that. Oh, I lost it all. Maybe spinning chips. Oh, so he can get up. He can get up to 4th. Maybe even 3rd. At those times. Yeah, he's running too much wing. So, that is on that. Truce. Only goes to he's still running 295, 300. There's a lot of wing. He's running it very low. He's bottoming out all the time. Yeah, he should not be bottoming out there. Down the straights, you can get away with it, but if you do it in the corners, you're just too slow. I wonder if Aaron has loaded. Is just using last season's setup. He's got a bit of work to do. Oh, look at these McLarens. Oh, not a very pretty car. 95. Like you can look at it and go and see some elements and go, yeah, that looks like that'd be not bad for the time, and then you look at other elements and go, you guys are absolutely desperate. I think McLaren are very lucky in 1995 that they had Mercedes engines. Because in 95 you could see that the Mercedes engine was pretty solid by that point. Not the best, but it was solid. Back end of 94, you could see with Sauber that that the engine was coming good, because at the start of the year the Sauber was sort of lower midfield, and by the end of the year you had Frentzen running like RF and stuff like that, like in the top five, third and fourth for actually a lot of the race. But their strategy was just dumb in that race. So they had pace, and then obviously they got dropped, and Mercedes went to McLaren. And a lot of the formula back then is if you had a good, particularly the early 90s and like 80s and stuff like that, but particularly the early to mid 90s and even late 90s to a certain degree, if you didn't have a decent engine, you were there's 90% of you're done. You just you're just stuffed, essentially. You needed to have a solid engine. And you just see that in 91, for example. You look at there's maybe 3 or 4 like good engines, and obviously a couple of those teams are the only professional teams out there. But you look at some of the midfield and back market teams that had all right engines, had all right results. But if there was a team that probably had a nice race car, but they just massively underpowered. You saw it with Jordan in 92 actually. Like the Ford that they had in 91 was solid, it was a decent engine, and then then 92 they had the Yamaha that was like overweight and kept blowing up and didn't have enough power. And it was still the same in 94 and 95, all the way through to probably the V8 era, to be fair, but the gap between the best and worst engines closed up with there being less engine suppliers as time went on. Use a spirit chef. He's been out qualified by Nardi, but again, I think this is literally the first time he's driven the car, I think. So, I think he's outside the 100. Oh, it's 110%, it's not 107, so it should be right. This should put Griffin to second. Oh, don't need to change the set.
Traffic approaching. Just 3 more minutes.
So Carol putting the Tyrrell P6 at the moment. It's not a fair effort. And going from what I've seen, he's pretty consistent in race trim, so we want to look out for in the future. He'll steal some results off some of these cars.
Your brakes aren't up to working temperature yet. Yellow flag. Caution.
I've got cooler tyres right
Brake
down.
temperature is right on.
Not so much the fronts, just the rears. I stuffed it. Yeah, Bico to Pato, I think it's called. That right-hander where I made that mistake, that's the corner in the race that I gotta look out for. That's the main one. I'll probably have a spin there. The rear likes to come around under braking, likes to pendulum around. I've almost got a coast in that corner. Because if I brake it, yeah, the front just wants to come around. Yeah, Lexo's lucky that I didn't put my best seconds together, otherwise you would have missed out. So Curtis must have done it right at the end. Yeah, we'll try that.
You can do this. Watch out, yellow flag.
this guy's doing. Do want to test the hard rear tyres as well, but I've left that too late now.
Caution. The caution flag is out. The caution flag is out. Yellow flag. What's that yellow flag?
Oh, I'm gonna get a bad start. So you can put me down to at least 4th position by turn 1, I think. He's definitely taken wing off his car. You still got a lot.
On your right. Clear. Yellow flag. Your brake temperatures are now within range.
A bit late now. You would have been getting the blues when you're in the pits. I hope I don't get someone entering the pit lane in the race like that. Alright, I'm just gonna go grab myself a drink and hopefully be back in time. Just in time.
Relax, hit your apexes, and let it swing today.
Yeah, pretty much designed to the fact I'm going to be 4th or 5th by turn 1. I just want to avoid drama at the start. If I avoid drama at the start, it'll be okay. Because I've got a top speed advantage with my setup. Unless people made last minute changes. I've got significant top speed over everybody. I think the Ferraris are the closest. I think they're about 15 k's off. Or maybe 10. But yeah, it's gonna be fucking difficult to start this car. I needed to set a secondary brake button if that was possible. Alright, I'm gonna need this luck. No drama, please.
Good luck out there, mate.
Well, survived the first lap, we're only second. That's alright. Yeah, he's got no top end. I think that was an internet DC. Or was it? And it might not have been actually. It's 12th and 13th are still there.
P2, clear right. Clear right.
Those Ferraris up. Fuck, that's a big midfield pack. We're 5th on down. The engines are a little bit buggy at this point, so in terms of their boost positioning, so I'm going to just be lifting and coasting a little bit to get the temps down. This when the engines were changed for the 95 cars, for whatever reason. I've experienced when doing this my own modding, where you make one change and yeah, it has the intended consequence, but then there's other unintended ones. And other features stop working. In this one, the cooling per boost level's not working, so you could run essentially 0 boost and max boost, and it doesn't affect the the engine temp. It doesn't cool down anymore running it lower. It just changes the power output, I think. It's fenced up. I don't know if that was a shadow or suspension on there. If he's going to pick up the pace, I better do it. kind of made a mistake.
Crew is preparing for a pit stop this lap. We're ready for you on the pit road. Pit, pit, pit. Watch out, yellow flag. Push, push, push. All clear.
I'm trying to go a bit longer.
Okay, your play attempts are looking good. That's P2.
It's a bit near news out. I'm gonna be pissed off. He's in a decent position. Carroll's got himself up in the fourth. I can't want that long, it's about 2 seconds faster.
We're now in the lead.
This year. If Carroll's one stopping. curls in now, so he'll be stretching it for a one stop. Oh, nah, yeah, you'll have to lift and coast to make it from here. So I don't think you can do 20 laps. He only needs what, 919? You might be able to do it. You'll be on fumes at the end, but just another front ring. Plenty of time. So you do that there, and then completely fuck your chances of being close when I go and lap the Jordan. Like, use your head. You get out of the way in a spot where you can stay close to the leader or the front runner, and then the guy in the car you're racing is in a position where if they let you, the leader guy, go, you can then battle or possibly pass the guy you're battling for position. Like, it just... Come on. Like, yeah, let me go like here. Stayed fairly close in the middle. You'd have told me down the straight. But because, no, you left it until the last bit. You don't get a toe. You don't stay close. And then you lose time to the guy you're battling. Like, use being lapped to your advantage. Well, I know I'm trying to save fuel to get an extra lap in, but like, you're not letting me get by. And you're trying to battle the current front again. It's too late now. Oh, Jesus, you make it hard for yourself and then you can get overtaken because you didn't do it in a decent spot. People do not... Yeah, and you've been overtaken because you didn't think. Board and still a chance at points. Definitely a point. More than fifth, probably too far. So Alex has probably got a chance of maybe even catching a few. Maybe a little bit of luck. How about luck? Let's drop down to P9. Final 3-point spots. All up for grabs. It's all actually closing in. Fortunately, they're running out of laps. Well, Borden was closer to the point. She must have made a mistake. So Yana with no practice. Oh no, he did do some practice. Actually, he just didn't qualify. It's not far away from a point. Let's change betters. So now I know something back there. I'm gonna have to watch it back on the replay. Done it. Started season with a win. Got through the start, which is what I was worried about after, like, before the race. I was a bit concerned, you know, new season, new cars, about like Aaron and stuff like that. But obviously he didn't practice, and then yeah, I was worried about the start, first lap, that I'd get wiped out or something like that. But we were able to get through it. Didn't drop as many places I thought, thankfully. Still need to work on them, but it's a good start. I think we're going to Ada next, or Okayama, which we did race in the 97 season. Obviously I wasn't streaming in that one, but it was hot. This one won't be hot, I know that for sure, to put the track together. That's going to be an interesting race. Qualifying is going to be important again, but obviously strategy is too, because it's not easy. There's no route. There's maybe one sort of that back straight you can sort of pass. You can maybe sort of pass into turn one. Maybe the flip-flop in the last sector, maybe, but like there's like, even then, like, that's risky, so it's not easy to pass there. And obviously the cars will maybe have a patch, have a couple fixes to the, but yeah, good way to start the season. Final season with Benetton, at least for now. because yeah, we'll be going to another team at the end of this season for the 96th season and beyond. But yeah, Bavona did well. He had solid pace. Curtis obviously fell away, but you know he's in the Williams and he's quick enough. But Holiday managed to get 5th, Suniano 6th. Battars fell out of the points. I wonder what happened there. Yeah. I'll check. We'll bring it up on the replay. I'll bring it up. We'll get it up. What did happen? Once it wants to load, what did happen? Actually seeing what some people ran with setup is that a lot of people ran with the same front wing, but yeah, the rear wing was drastically different on my setup. Alright, let's go. Okay, so Holiday's there, Suniano's there. What happened? I'll tell you, Edith? He dies. Edith. I don't know how to pronounce it. 47. So he's got. Oh, he's just forced his way through. Oh, he's gone around the outside, forced his way through. Okay, righto. You just drive into him on a straight. And then go past him. And then you go for the side. It would have been Nick code. Oh, in real life, it would have been much worse. It would have been launched into the air and would have done a backflip. Okay, so he lost his front wing, so that's what happened. So, 1 minute 20, 1 minute 19, 1 minute 18, 1 minute 19. Couple more laps and they will have been together again. Like early in the race, it was close between all these guys, and then it spread out around the pit stop sequence or just before it. And again, Carroll's the fastest of. So if he didn't, I don't know what happened. He said something on the Discord about the first lap. So let's see, he did drop back at some point in that first lap. If he hadn't have done that, and yeah, he would have finished fourth for sure. But anyway, thanks for watching. Of course, there'll be another one next week because it never stops at VFU. And that'll be from Okayama / TI round 2 of 95. I don't know, might do a stream or something later on today, maybe not, but probably not. Anyway, have a good one and take it easy. Thanks for tuning in.